Hello everyone, I am Revanth. On behalf of Sri Aurobindo Society, I welcome all you teachers to the most successful and innovative idea sharing platform ZIIEI, Zero Investment Innovations for Education Initiative. Now we are going to discuss about different types of innovation ideas using in lesson. Using different types of innovation ideas in the lessons helps the students to learn in a most joyful and a friendly environment. It connects the students with their real life, day-to-day life experiences. Now we are going to discuss about the NCERT board. Classes first, and the subject is mathematics, and the lesson name is called numbers. Numbers is the most basic and essential things in mathematics. So making the students to learn this lesson with the help of the innovation idea called theme based attendance. Theme based attendance is a type of revision based innovation idea. This theme based attendance helps the students to cover the concept of recognition of numbers from 1 to 100 and also counting and finding the numbers of tenses and onces. So digits of tenses and onces is also been counting and finding is covered through this concept called theme based attendance. For doing this theme based attendance, once after completing this lesson, we are making the students to revise the concept thoroughly through this method. So whenever we are taking the attendance, basically the students will be replying the attendance in the terms of yes sir or present sir. So instead, in this theme based attendance, the student should not tell the attendance with yes sir or present sir. They have to use the theme or concept which we have been given on that day. For an example, we have completed the lesson yesterday called numbers. So this numbers is the theme which was given today. The student's work is the student should take the concept and what are the activities given in that attendance. The student should tell that or do that activity in that attendance. Instead of telling yes or present, the student is going to do the activity which was given for that day. Or if there is a question is asked, the students will be replying the answer as their attendance. We will always calling the students in the roll number wise, like roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3. If roll number 1 is Ashwin, roll number 2 is Rahul. Just take an example. Roll number 1 is Ashwin, roll number 2 is Rahul. We would be calling the students for attendances, roll number 1 Ashwin, roll number 2 Rahul, like that. So the same thing will be happening, but instead of play from the student first, like a yes sir or present sir, the student would be replying that in the terms of the activity or the theme which we have been given. As we covered the concept called number in the previous day's chapter or a class, we are making the students to do the theme based activity called numbers. So we are going to do activity for example, we are taking the board and we are writing numbers 54, 71 random numbers was written, or numbers are written in a order like 1 to 100, like that. So the activity for the students is whenever we are calling the roll number 1 called Ashwin, the Ashwin boy will be getting up, that student will be getting up, and the task would be given for the student is we will be showing the number called 54 in that board. So we are going to show that number called 54 and we are going to ask the Ashwin to recognize what is the number is. So the Ashwin would be recognizing it is 54. So once after recognizing the number, we are going to ask the question to the Ashwin is that how many tenses and how many ones are there in this number 54. So 54 has us 5 tenses and 4 onces. So this would be the answer which was replied from that Ashwin. So by doing this activity, we are covering the recognition of numbers from 1 to 100. So 54 is coming under 1 to 100's count. So the student is recognizing the number, and also the making the students by asking the question how many tenses and how many onces are there. It will help the students to find 5 tenses are there and 4 onces are there. So it helps the students to revise and recognize the number and also making the countings and also finding the tenses and the onces in the lesson. So this is the innovation idea called theme based attendance used in the lesson numbers. So more about these types of innovation ideas using in lessons, you can see through our YouTube channel ZIIEI. Kindly like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel ZIIEI. Thank you.